Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and finally we have it. Finally, the Inghams are on their way home. It's home time, and the irony with calling it home time kind of evokes memories of school, and you know, at home time, yeah, they don't go to school. They don't even do school work. Can't remember the last time they did any form of work. Not that we see 24 hours of the day. I get it. Okay, don't come for me. I know the situation, Sarah. You don't show all day. You don't show what you do. Please prove me wrong, though, because you know that I'm right. You absolutely know it. Anyway, they're coming home. Yes, it's coming home. It's coming home. Chris and Sarah are coming home. Get in there. Right, so before we get into the video, please take a moment to appreciate the sponsor, without whose help we would not be able to bring you this brilliant production. So yes, the Raccoon merch store has just launched some brand new products to go with their existing very popular design, the Beware of the Red Raccoon design, which has been flying off the shelves so far with all the hoodies and t-shirts at the moment that we've sold. But now we also have a new range of brilliant products, such as necklaces and iPhone cases and even stickers. Anything for any budget. It's perfect. If you want to purchase anything from this brilliant store, go down to the link in the description box below and check it out. Thank you all so much. Let's get back on to the video.
Good morning, guys. Yes, we've even got sheets hanging from the egg chair. We're trying to wash everything because tomorrow we're going back to the UK. I can't believe how fast it's gone. And England, that's right, Mila. I can't believe how fast it's gone. Aurora, no. Never mind that cheeky smile. Why do they give you the cutest smiles when you're telling them off? She's literally so happy. No. It's probably because I'm smiling back at her.
Very good, Sarah, very good. It's taken you how many kids to realise that fact? If you smile at the child, they're going to smile back at you, right? Irrespective of what you're saying to them, because they don't understand that you're telling them off because you're smiling, right?
Yeah, we're just all busy in the house today, getting everything packed, making sure everything's sorted out. The girls want to go down to Marina for dinner tonight for like our last night here. So it's just packing, washing, getting everything together, getting everything that we're leaving in the house sorted, making sure everything we are leaving in the house can't like get ruined or outgrown before we come back or perish. So all the cupboards need emptying.
The juiciest montage of my life upstairs. Yeah, boy.
Wow, I bet it's a great montage.
Yeah, boy. Why does Chris do that? Why do you do that, Chris? Why do you act like a moron? Right? I'm sorry, but you're like a 40-year-old father of 6? 5. Possibly 6. Maybe 6. Could be more. I don't know. You know, he's put it about a bit, so it might be a lot more than just the 6, right? Or 5. Depends on which viewpoint. For those of you that don't know, there's a rumour that he has an estranged son that he never sees. But, you know, that's just a rumour, okay? It's a rumour. I'm not perpetuating said rumour. I'm just saying so people have some sort of context here. So, yeah. Where was I going with that? Yeah, Chris, you're an idiot. That's what I was trying to say.
My new eggs that made 2 new dinos.
Yep. Jay's just made a well-cooled potion.
And I don't know why there's ants going in it, but...
Oh, there's ants everywhere here, Jace. It's the weather. There's ants everywhere.
Yeah, and the eggs made the water red, and it's really cool.
It is really cool.
It's one of my favourite colours.
Good.
But green is my favourite
Of course, green's the best.
Yeah.
Of course, but red's still cool.
Yeah.
And that red...
Lava.
Yeah, it's like lava. It's really cool.
Yeah, I'll fire.
I'll fire.
And I use heated the red
Yeah.
and some water.
Right.
And it made orange.
I love it.
It's made orange. I don't know why.
Really cool.
It's really cool.
I literally just filmed a whole section and didn't even press record, so that's just absolutely fantastic. So, I'm not going to say it all again, but basically what I was saying was, our friends have told us here that we've got to leave our air conditioning on, so automatically I would have turned it off when we left, because like, we're not coming back for quite a while. It's not just like a couple of weeks like we're planning, it's like months. We're not coming back for a while. So obviously why would we spend money on bills to run the air conditioning 24/7, literally. We don't even have it on 24/7 when we're here living in it, because obviously people are like, oh, it's a bit chilly, can we turn the aircon off? And then you turn it off for 10 minutes and then it goes back on. But I was like, why would we leave it on the whole time we're not here? But they've said we've got to, like, we absolutely do need to do that, because otherwise, within a day, the whole house will probably be like mouldy, damp, the floors will end up wet, they'll end up with like mould in the walls, and obviously, this is a rented house. We ain't getting no massive bills when we get back.
Speaking of that though, Sarah, as it is a rented house, as you point out, why have you paid for this whole period of time when you're not even going to be living there, right? Why have you paid a lump sum of rent when you're not even going to be there to live in it? Most people wouldn't do that, right? They go on holiday, right? Maybe like a few weeks, maybe, and then they come back. But not these. No, they will pay for the entire rental period that they're going to be away, which is going to be months and months and months, apparently. Not only that, but they have to leave the aircon on whilst they're away, and that'll rack up. How much is it going to cost to run the thing? Seriously, absolute more. I mean, they moved to Dubai because they thought it was going to be cheaper, but this just goes to show that they've wasted all that money whilst they could have, well, really should be living there, to be fair. I mean, in the UK, I don't think you can do that. There's a big problem with rentals if you are gonna not be living there but still renting it. They don't tend to like that, but this is Dubai. Probably anything goes, because Dubai is so much better than the UK, isn't it, Sarah?
And hand these keys back and move to a different house. So yeah, we've got to leave the air conditioning on the whole time. We're not going to be here, so I'm really glad we got told that. But yeah,
I bet you were glad that you were told that. It's almost as if you should have known this before you decided to go away for several months, isn't it? It would have been a helpful thing to know before that. Possibly even a helpful thing to know before you decided to move to Dubai, possibly. The fact that you were going to be literally flushing money down the loo, you know? It would have been a helpful thing to know, but you're glad that you know that now.
yeah, there's just a lot of things that we need to get done and sorted out. We did want to go for a final swim today, but I don't think we're actually going to get a chance to do that. Not if the girls want to go out tonight down to the Marina.
Because of their busy schedules, is it? The girls can actually go for a swim on their own. They don't need mummy to go with them, you know? They can go. If they want to go, just go, you know? So, just because they're going out tonight doesn't mean they can't do something during the day, you know? Or can they only do one thing at a time, one thing a day? Is that kind of the Ingham way, is it? Just do one thing a day, yeah.
But yeah, I'm just in the garden at the minute with these. Well, Aurora was here a second ago, but Chris has just taken her in to change her. Mila's just loving life with a dummy now. That girl.
I don't like it.
Well, you don't like it? Is the slide too hot? Even when things are in the shade here, they get really hot. So you've got to be careful, don't we? Can't go down the slide even though it's in the shade because it gets too hot. Yeah, Jake's over there. Yeah, you're a big boy. You're going to miss this kitchen when we go home back to the UK. But it'll be here waiting for us when we come back.
Wait. Why doesn't Venus go there? I mean Mark, because it's 42.
It does say your name on there.
Oh, yeah.
Right, it's getting too hot out here, so I'm just going to put this washing out and then go do some jobs inside. Who's that?
I'm sorry.
Who's that baby?
I didn't mean to embarrass you.
Are you watching Bluey?
Are you
my
still
gosh.
upset with me?
You watching Bluey? My days with Mila.
Come on, let's keep playing the favourite thing.
It's been a really weird day today, guys. A really weird day. We've not actually filmed anything other than what obviously I filmed. But yeah, it's coming up to evening time. You're such a cutie. What are you doing?
All I ask is that you eat some alfalfa.
Yes, we've just spent the whole day cleaning. I wanted to like scrub down the mud kitchen in the garden because I didn't want to leave that like a mess to get ruined whilst we were away. I've just got to move it to a different place and then we've got a cover to put over it. I want to bring all the cushions in from the corner sofa that I desperately needed to buy when we first arrived and we've not sat on once. In fact, we did sit on it once when we thought it'd be a good idea to do a barbecue. That was the biggest mistake of our whole lives. And we've not even sat out on the corner step because it's just been too hot. I knew August would be hot, or summertime would be hot in Dubai, but I didn't realise even through the night the temperature doesn't drop. So yeah, we'll get to use that obviously when we come back. But I want to bring all the cushions in and everything so they don't just get weathered and ruined whilst we're not here. What else have we done? We've cleaned up the whole house, we've washed all of the bedding. I'm really annoyed though because I cannot find anywhere my Apple Watch, and I definitely brought my Apple Watch. I definitely haven't worn it, especially whilst we've been living in this house, which is the last 2 months. But I just presumed, I mean, I knew I didn't know where it was, but I never could like justify spending the time to try and find it. I was just like, oh, I'll just find that another day, I'll just find it another day, and then it's like got to home and I'm like, I want to take it home with me. But I really want to take it home with me, and we've looked everywhere. We've had the whole house upside down, we've had all of the suitcases out, all of the pockets in the suitcases, we've had the bags out, backpacks, everything. I cannot find my Apple Watch anywhere.
Wow, that was some story about your Apple Watch there, Sarah. It was almost as if it wasn't needed. But it was. Don't, you know, mark my words, I thoroughly enjoyed the Apple Watch story. It was fabulous. I needed to know whether you looked in your suitcases or where you looked, you know, did you look under the sofa? Maybe under the bed where Chris is hiding, possibly. You know, did you look there? No.
Are you sat? Do you want milkies? Do you want milkies?
It's just that she was really looking
She
forward.
puts her head down. She's like, yeah, I know where it is. I can help myself. Oh, what's your noggin? Yeah, I can't find my Apple Watch anywhere. I'm so upset about it. Was a hellish car journey. Absolute.
That was a bit rough, wasn't it?
Aurora. It's every time I go to Raising Canes.
It actually is. I don't think the universe wants us to come and eat at Raising Canes ever. We've only had one journey here that's been alright. The rest of the times it's been like that.
Anyway, no, it doesn't look my sweet. It looks really nice. I like it up like that. Aurora literally just screamed the whole car journey, but not like a normal scream. Like, look at it. Not just like I'm just fed up and sat in the car, get me out. It was more like a, if she doesn't stop I'm going to hospital with her.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Like I was actually starting to worry because she was clearly in pain. But thankfully we stopped. We got out of the car, Chris got hold of her, changed her scenery, and she seems alright now.
I like the smell of dust plastic back.
So when you say she was clearly in pain, but all it took was to change her scenery, that wasn't clearly in pain, was it, Sarah? That's a lie. Otherwise known as a lie, I believe. It's not like Sarah to lie about a thing. We're going to get to some lies, some right corkers of lies as this video progresses, trust me.
Nice count.
I haven't got a plastic bag.
I promise you I was joking.
You just got savage.
No, I was joking.
So yeah, so now we're just going to take a slow walk to Raising Canes.
She seems all good now.
I was trying everything, I was like trying everything.
Sometimes it is just a change of scenery though that resets their brains and they're all good again.
Yeah. But I was panicking. The worst thoughts go through your head, don't they?
Yeah, they do, yeah.
Do you know what I was thinking? I was like, what if she's like pick something up and put it in her mouth that's like bad for her insides?
Yeah.
In like a battery, or I mean, I know she hasn't because we don't leave batteries around.
That's not strictly true now, is it, Sarah? You know it's not true. You, well, there was a vlog a while ago where Jace was walking around with a battery. Jace and Mila. Yeah, I mean, it's entertaining. It's entertaining watching your kids being a bit kamikaze, you know, with their lives.
But you still think the worst, don't you? Like, what if she's found something?
It's not just that. I watched something recently about how when kids get like into that sort of state, there's no reasoning with them whatsoever. You have to just hold them, make them feel safe, and change their environment so they see there's something.
Yeah,
something
and it's not like they're doing it to be naughty. It's not their fault. It's like it's how their brains work. Thank you. It's how their brains work and things. Anyway, this is cool. I do love it down here. It's so nice.
I'm gonna really miss this little area down here in Marina.
Oh, it's so nice. Yeah, when it's cooler it'll be really nice. We'll be able to walk around properly and enjoy it rather than making a beeline straight to the restaurant because everyone's sweating. Come on, guys! That's what you call a lot of chicken. Oh my goodness.
Didn't we have like a restaurant vlog yesterday? Is that what actually happened? I mean, yesterday's vlog was a little bit tedious, so maybe I dreamt it or something like that, but it just feels like yesterday's vlog was in fact a restaurant vlog. And you're at the restaurant again. How many times have you been out for food this week? Every day?
But the best thing on the table by far
French toast.
is this toast that I got some extra of. Jace, Amila and Aurora, and probably Chris will eat one as well. They taste so good. Guys, Esme's just had her first TikTok moment. A TikTok moment. So we often get people coming up asking for like pictures. Esme just had a group come up. They didn't even look at us. They didn't know who we were. They had literally no clue.
They had no clue who you are, Sarah. You're in Dubai. You're in Dubai. I'm sorry, but there can't be that many Dubai residents that recognise Sarah Ingham, right? But also, they recognised Esme, but didn't think, oh, that must be Esme's mother, or anything like that, you know? Possibly, I would have assumed that you're her mother. Certainly not her sister, like you probably like to think, right?
They had no clue who we were. They just went straight to us like, hi Esme, can we get a picture? So sweet. So they all Esme stood up and got a picture. And they were all just staring at Esme, the rest of the group that was there.
And you're perfectly okay with this, are you, Sarah? A group of random strangers come up and ask for a photo with your child. That's right, she's still a child, Sarah. She's only 15. She's still a child. That's right. Was it did they have a Chris fella with them? You know, a Chris Ingham sort of father figure with this group, you know, that were tagging along, that had interests in, you know, teens of not necessarily Esme's age, but close to, right? It was 16-year-olds was Chrissy's thing. So just beware that not everybody on the internet has great intentions. Just saying, right? Just saying. You know this though, don't you, Sarah? You know this. You remember what went on all that time ago, and you know, what can you do, isn't it? What can you do? People are not always as they seem. Isn't that right, Sarah and Chris?
And then who you were? I think that's really cool, guys.
Yeah, very cool.
How many followers you got on TikTok now?
Almost
170k. That's really cool that you got noticed.
Is it cool that she got noticed? Is it? That little head tilt that you did just then, Sarah, was very cringy. So cool that she got noticed. 170,000 people are following your child. Wow. That's a bit creepy, isn't it? Don't you think? A little bit creepy? No? Just me? The only one that thinks that it's a little bit creepy that 170,000 people would be following a child on TikTok. Speaking of children on TikTok, or speaking of TikTok itself, my God, right? Okay, so I have a question for all those of you that love TikTok, right? I'm on TikTok. I got 3,000 people, right, dedicated to following my every move. It's very stalkerish, but I love it, right? So, why is it that kids now, right, are so obsessed with trends, right? Because trends is otherwise known as following what other people do and what other people are thinking, what other people are doing, following and behaving like somebody else. When in my day, right, I know my day, back in the day, like being a follower was not a positive thing. It was not a looked up to thing. It wasn't something that you aspired to be or to do. Individuality was always encouraged, but apparently individuality has gone out of the window in 2024 and beyond. I don't get it. I don't.
Like as you, like on your own. Yeah. That was really cool. Isla's currently admiring the beautiful. Oh, that's because you're an embarrassing girl. Isla's just admiring the street, basically, in the buildings, and she would like to go into Bath and Body Works and get one of her friends
A gift.
a little gift. So that's what we're going in to do now. Orange juice. Ooh. Oh, that smells like. Oh yeah, it does. Very nice indeed. So we can get her a hand gel, I think, and a nice body spray.
3 new ones. Oh, can we get more?
Ah, cues. Have you got yourself somebody else nice to buy any of them?
Yeah, of course I do. I just don't want to. I don't like spending my money.
Right. Alright.
Okay, so this is
Everyone's-
what it shows.
To be fair, Sarah, she has earned a large chunk of the money as to the reason why you're living out in Dubai at the moment. She's one of the main reasons why you were there, right? One of the OG kids in your... you actually call them the OG. It's weird, right? We're the OG. The 3 are the OG, and the younger 3 are the the new ones. Anyway, yeah, it's weird. But Esme was one of the reasons why you have so much money yourself, Sarah. So why not treat her, I guess? Don't spoil her, but treat her.
Right, this is what Isla's chose.
So first we've got this little set, which is a body cream, a shower gel and a spray, mini one.
They're really cute.
And then we chose...
And the gift wrapped as well, so they're really
Yeah,
sweet.
they're gift wrapped. And then we chose 2 hand gels, which was
One
this
second,
one,
Esme.
and this one.
Yeah.
And then the last one we chose is this, to put hand gels in.
Like a little holder.
Yeah, it's perfect.
It's really cool. Right, little woman, what?
I'm not even speaking to you,
Oh no.
shouting.
No, I don't like that. No, I don't want. Don't spray it. I don't like
What
it.
smell is that?
Butter. Like,
Birthday cake butter.
yeah, butter. Birthday cake. Oh my, Esme, it's actually called birthday cake.
Yeah, I know.
That's so funny. That actually does smell like it though. Right, are you happy with those, Isla? Yeah?
I think she'll love them.
Yeah, I think she'll like them too. And we're back home. Back home. Oh my gosh, why do I look so like... Do my eyes look bloodshot?
Yeah, because you're
A
tired.
little bit, yeah.
I am actually really tired tonight.
Most embarrassing moment on my first ever sleepover I went to not too long ago. I woke up with bloodshot eyes because I was so tired.
Why is that embarrassing?
Because it's embarrassing. Everyone was just normal, but I never stayed up until that late before and I had bloodshot eyes. That was just embarrassing.
So sweet, Isla. Anyway, it is our last night tomorrow. We're getting up in the morning early and we are off straight to the airport. Esme, why are you swearing at Isabel?
She does this all the time. We stick front of her. She's so just...
I wasn't even swearing then.
She was mine worse to me as well.
It's the last night. Can we not just have a peaceful
And
night?
we were having a laugh together.
Yeah,
we were
just-
having a
no,
joke
no,
together.
no.
Esme, you looked possessed then. Right, what's been your highlight, guys?
My highlight has been
There's been so much we've done.
I don't
Do you know what I love?
Spending time as a family together.
Yeah.
So much. Like
Yeah.
at home, I feel like.
Oh, but of course, the the highlight of her time in Dubai is basically spending time with the family that they spend 100% of the day with at every given opportunity. It's very weird, it's very cult-like, but yet it's still their highlight. A highlight for future purposes would be something different, something that is out with the norm, not within the norm, you know?
It's nothing like here. Like at here, we're always together. We're always in the living room chilling together, or like watching movies, or going out places. Like we're always just close, and it's really nammy. I really like it.
Guys, I've just spoke on Facebook about something I've literally, someone on Facebook has said something, and I said that what you're about to say now.
Right.
But just before Isabel does, I just went and changed the battery because the battery died, so I changed it over, and I realised how dirty the lens was on the last clip. I've just given it a good clean. But do you really have to say that? Because now I'm going to look like an absolute thug.
No.
Don't exaggerate it though. Be honest, because you guys have exaggerated it over time. Over the couple of weeks, it went from what actually happened, and now the girls are making out like I was the thug. I was not the thug.
Well, Sarah, you could actually tell the story yourself about what actually happened, because, you know, why let a good story get in the way of the truth, isn't it? If the girls are not going to tell the truth, then maybe you should tell what happened. Do you know what I mean?
I was angry.
Obviously, it wasn't like that.
No, of course it wasn't.
It wasn't rude.
No.
She was in the right here.
Well,
Maybe it's just funny.
let me explain it. Okay, so we're waiting for the lift.
So can I just confirm that we've had 3 months here in Dubai, and this is your best moment?
Yeah.
Well, no,
Me having an
it's not
argument
the best. It's
with
the
a woman in the
funniest-
mall.
It's the funniest. It's the funniest moment.
Right.
Okay, so some people feel entitled to go in front of other people in the lifts. We're always like, everyone gets in a line, and there's some people that will, you know, line up, but there's just some people that will see there's a very evident line of people and just go straight to the front.
Can we just say this is in Dubai Mall, where there is not enough lifts for the amount of people there, so there's always massive, because there's like 5 floors or something, and they always take so long. They're very small lifts, and there's always a lot of like wheelchair, prams, and people that need to use them, so there's always a queue no matter what time of day you go for the lifts.
A lot of people stick to the queue, but there's a big majority of certain people
that do not. They just go straight to the front and ram their pram in.
So, and this has happened multiple times, and Mum always bites the tongue, and she's like, right, we'll just wait for the next one.
No, we do the usual, what most people do. We just bitch behind the back like, why are they pushing in? But you don't actually say anything. But I can't. It happened like 3 times, and I was getting really annoyed.
So anyway, this felt like it was so busy, it was rammed. Everyone was obviously trying to get back to the cars, but it was quite late.
We'd waited for about 5 lift loads.
Like, literally 20 minutes as well, because it goes up and down a million times. So anyways, so then we're getting into the lift comes down, it's our turn to get in, and this other family tried to ram ahead and get in the lift before us.
Yeah.
So Mum goes, no, like we've waited here, so you
No,
can
excuse
go
me,
back.
there's a queue.
Excuse me, there's a queue.
Don't cause a fuss.
And the lady, first of all, the lady.
So say that to us.
Shut up. So the lady did stand back first, but then her husband
But husband didn't, yeah.
Trying to
Ram his pram in, yeah.
So Mum turns around and she goes, and by this point, this woman can tell Mum is seething because her husband was clearly trying to still ram into the lift. So Mum turns around and this woman goes, no, don't cause a scene. And Mum goes, get manners. It was so...
Did I do that, Esme, in real life? No, this is what happened. Guys, the woman was going, don't cause a fuss. And I was saying, and then so I was saying, well, get some manners then. And she was going, don't cause a fuss. At first, I did at first. No, I didn't. That's where the story's changed. I never was standing in front of a load of people doing that. She was saying, don't cause a scene, lady. And I was saying, well, get some manners. And she was going, don't cause it. Wasn't I, Ella?
Yeah.
And the second time, and then she just repeated herself, don't cause a scene. I was like, well, get some manners. And then she kept doing it over and over again as the lift was closing. Don't cause a scene, lady. And I was like, well, get some manners. Stop pushing in front of people.
This woman had stopped talking, so Mum was still going, get manners.
No, I wasn't. That's elaborated over the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, it was one of those things where Mum...
You know what I don't understand is if this actually did happen, which is, you know, I'm teetering on the edge of believability, right? If it did actually happen, why didn't you vlog it at the time it happened, right? Because it would have been vlog worthy. Over and above everything else that you've done over time and vlogged about, and this is an actual, you know, drama, and you didn't vlog it. It's a bit weird.
Because this lady kept repeating herself, Mum then kept repeating herself, but because it was so fast,
yeah,
it was faster than the sentence she was saying, so it looked.
And then the lift closed. The lift closed, and it was suddenly really quiet, and we're all like, well, that was embarrassing. No, you guys had your phone out filming. Oh, that can't be your highlight though, Isabel.
But the highlight of my trip was...
The highlight of your trip was... Yes, Isabel, your trip. Isn't that a bit of a slip of the tongue? A little bit, right? To say that it was a trip, because this isn't a trip. This is where you live. You've moved here. It's not a trip. Why, as well, are we going through what is the highlight of the time you've been here? Most people wouldn't say that, because you're going to be living here. You know, like, if I move to wherever, I don't suddenly reel off the highlight of the time I've been living here. It's just, it's what they do when they go on trips somewhere. This isn't a trip, although Isabel has said it is a trip. But there you go.
But can I just say, I'm not a rude person. I would never ever be rude to somebody.
Of course not, Sarah. You are the most unrude... I was trying to think of a proper word. Fucking hell. Unrude. Least rude person that I've ever had the fortune to come across. Right? Sarah, I've seen you being rude multiple times this week alone on your various social media platforms. So to say that you're not rude is a little bit of a... Ooh, maybe a lie.
They were literally so rude how he was ramming the pram. Like, Mila was stood there at the side of the pram, and he was literally ramming the pram over her feet. I was like, what are you doing? There's a queue.
Yeah. But my highlight of the trip, or one of them, is literally when we first got here, maybe the first week or the second week.
Speed bump.
What?
And Dad flew over the speed bump on the way to
yeah, that was funny. But my highlight is that kids museum we did. I literally loved that day out.
Which one? We've done loads.
No,
which one was it?
We did it the first week, or the second week it was.
Oh, I can't remember that.
With my raincoat on.
Oh, what was that called? Ollie Ollie.
Oh, yeah.
Ollie Ollie.
I loved
No,
that day.
Isabel never came to Ollie Ollie. It wasn't her. She did. What are you on about?
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did.
Oh, yeah, I think it's somewhere else.
She did. No, I loved that. We've just been to a recent museum and I loved it, but I can't remember what it was. What was it? Oh no, it was Kidzania. I loved Kidzania. Oh my gosh, I loved that so much. That was so cool. Tyler.
My highlight of the trip was I loved going to the water parks. Like on Esme's birthday, I went to the water park, the Atlantis one. That was amazing. And I loved the Wild Wadi water park as well.
I was too much of a pig on that day.
Yeah,
I was too much of a pig. I literally ate so much in that restaurant. And then it ruined the...
You hardly even ate anything, really.
No, I remember on my birthday. On the birthday.
I did.
We all ate so much. It was a really good restaurant though, so we just kept...
It was.
Yeah.
We just ate so much.
And we all was like... No,
and then
water slides. But so that was one of my favourite days. And then probably one of my favourite things about this trip was finding new series to watch with everyone.
Get manners.
Was sitting down every night and watching Rain with us.
Oh,
guys. That was my favourite. Yeah, that's actually one of my
That's like a highlight, watching Rain.
You, Dad, me and Esme.
Yeah.
We all sat every night since we arrived. She gets really embarrassed because I just got a big fat crush on Frances. She makes me say Frances. Right? She's got a big fat crush on him. But she's got a bigger crush. So every time I talk about Rain, for some reason she gets really embarrassed and I don't know why.
No, you don't talk about Rain, Esme. You just go, we will not live in fear. And now Jace does it.
Sorry. Queen Elizabeth, this scene, I had saw like a spoiler edit to since like the first episode. So the whole time of the series I've been waiting for this one scene.
And it was like the last episode or something.
And it was the last episode I got to see. We will live. Oh no. Or we will die. But we will not live in fear.
We will live. Or we will die. But we will not live in fear.
But I just really wanted to see that scene.
But why does Jace now keep coming up to you going, Mama, what? We will not live in fear.
That's what he does. He goes,
fair.
And then in the series she speaks really funny. And then my other favourite thing was every morning after getting breakfast, me and Esme running upstairs and going, "Are you
Okay. But my highlight of today,
Yeah.
Sorry, my highlight of today was when we were on the way back to the car and Mila tried to grab something out of the pram, but Mum was trying to walk across the path, right? So I said, Mila, come on, come on. And I like grabbed her shoulders.
Oh, I remember. I know what you're about to say.
I was guided it to where she was going.
Yeah.
And she went, okay, bro. And I'm my face, and I was like, what?
Okay, bro.
She said, okay,
Oh, so many amazing memories. How's 3 months gone by? How has it gone by? It felt so endless when we first arrived, but kind of scary at the same time because we didn't really know,
like back here, we're gonna feel so
like
excited.
Yeah, I agree. Like it was really exciting coming out here because we knew like there was this big massive adventure that awaited, but we didn't. There was so much up in the air. Like we'd not got our residence. We still had residence like cards. We'd not done our medicals that we had to go and do. There was all sorts of things that still. Yeah, it felt really nerve-wracking and uncertain.
This is what I remember from that.
Keep moving the camera because I'm not looking at the camera. I'm looking at the girls.
I remember coming home and the massive bruise I had from my.
Yeah, that you did get a big bruise.
And I remember walking out of my bedroom,
yeah,
and Ella being ill, and Zero on the floor.
No, Izzy, we can't talk about stuff like that.
It's so funny though.
But yeah, it was really scary coming out. We didn't have a house, and it was really nerve-wracking. Like just getting everything organised and sorted. Obviously worth it. But now when we go home.
Yeah.
Back to the UK and then we come back here.
It's gonna feel like we're home. It's gonna feel so nice.
It's just, and we're coming back to this house and it's all gonna be just as we left it.
And what's she doing? I don't concentrate what you're saying because she's like behind the camera like this.
Just looking.
I can't keep turning it because I can't keep turning it because the glass is there. The glass, and I'm sat on the sofa and I'm not properly appropriately dressed, and someone's going to end up screenshotting my reflection, so I can't keep flicking it round. What are you doing, Isla?
Do a face then.
Isla, that's terrifying.
I don't want to see your brain. Just do this one. Do it. Okay, look at me do it.
She's scared of Chris will be watching.
Just turn the camera off and they're all like they're all like literally going, Mummy just swore on camera, and I was like, no I didn't. You just swore, you went, what did I say?
You're bitching!
They're all bitching! I said bitching! Ooh. I was about to say there's no little ones around, but...
Right. First words in a minute now.
Right. And then I'll be bad mum of the year again.
I'm joking.
Blah, blah, blah. Right, that's it guys. That is it. That's our first stint in Dubai for a little while.
What's a stint? You're reading Shakespeare or something?
Esme. Right, that's it.
You're not getting muggles, you brat!
Oh my god. That's so funny. But every time we're at home, I'm just going to tell that because it's a funny story. But it's not really even funny. But whenever we're at home, whenever we pull up to the garage that's near our house at home in the UK, the girls always say, get me a moggy, one of those moggy drinks. Every single time. And one time I was in a stinker of a mood. Was I? Were you bickering? No, you guys have been arguing. Of course you film everything.
I said, girls, you shouldn't expect to get a moggy every time.
Yeah, it's also like, you guys, you can't just expect to get a drink every single time. No, they'd been arguing non-stop all morning.
They didn't ask.
Get me a moggy.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. They were just arguing constantly all day and I was like, guys, you're really starting to annoy me, stop it. But they did it all day and then we pulled up at the garage and one of them shouted, get me a moggy. And I was like,
get me a moggo! And Mum goes, you're not getting muggles, you brats! You're not getting a freaking moggo, you brats! And Brian filmed it, so funny. Can we include it?
No. So you can see how my children clearly take me seriously.
And then Dad looking at all of us just then, when he made a joke or whatever he was saying, and we were all just like this.
Why do you always feel bad for Dad? Don't even feel bad for me.
Because you don't care about anything like that.
You don't care about opinions.
You're too like so
You're the bull, that's why.
That's gonna be the haters new.
That's nice.
I never thought that I was like, what's the word, like hard-faced?
Oh, you are.
I never thought I was hard-faced. I never thought, but I was brought up definitely to be hard-faced, but I never thought I was hard-faced until a friend told me. A friend of mine, told me like quite a few years ago, but she said something like, I can't remember who it was, but she found you really easy to talk to. I'm talking to Chris. She found you easy to talk to and she felt like you were understanding and she didn't feel like I was or something like that. But I always feel like I am understanding. No, I didn't take it offensively. It's, people are allowed to like say what they think. I didn't take it offensively, but And she wasn't being nasty when she was saying it. She was just saying, she was just generally saying, but sometimes I don't, she just sometimes don't, I don't know. No, I can't remember what she said, but it was something to do with like...
I think, this is how I think it is, I think Dad's easier to go to because he looks like very calm. But I also think you just say how it is, that's why. Yeah,
probably. No, I think that's what she said. I think that's what she said. Like, she said that I'm quite blunt. That's what I think it was. Whereas like, if someone says like a nice message or something like that, like Chris will literally spend about an hour and a half writing a reply. Whereas I'm always like doing something, so I'm just like, yeah, just write a reply. So I always write replies back within like 5 minutes. I would get a quick message, get it back, and then I crack on with what else I was doing, and I'm busy doing things. Whereas Chris will really take the time to write a deep message.
Yeah, like sometimes I don't. Like, are you okay? Because someday she'll go like,
oh, careful, stop.
No, I don't do it. You are so sensitive.
She'll go a few days sending like kisses on the end of a message, right? Normal. And then one day she'll just go, I'll say, oh, what are you doing today? Oh, can I get this? Or blah 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 blah. Can you grab me this? And she's just okay.
Yeah, it's probably because I'm busy with Aurora or Jace or Mila.
Anyways, guys.
Right, yeah, I've tried to end the vlog now about 10 times. I look naked. I'm not. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been an epic adventure, and we can't wait to get. I know lots of you guys are excited for us getting back to the UK. We've got a little bit of time now in the UK, which we're looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to seeing the dog and family and things like that.
The dog, do you mean Prinny?
Yeah, the doggy.
And the guineas.
And the guineas, of course. We're looking forward to going home and seeing the pets and obviously seeing family and things, and then we've got a really cool adventure coming up. So we're definitely going to miss Dubai, but we're coming with everything's going to be here for us when we come back.
And we have some cool plans ahead of us.
And we have some very cool plans, and it's all Isabel's fault.
Well, don't make it seem like fault. Like
fault. Isabel changed our whole year's plans. It's all her doing. Yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you back here tomorrow for our big adventure and epic journey home at 5 PM. Good night, guys. I think this whole vlog's just an outro. No, I actually think this whole vlog is just an outro.
And there we have it. It's the night before they leave to go home. It's so exciting. Guys are going to be back in the UK. Well, they're already back in the UK as we speak. And it's all kicking off over there, isn't it? I'll have already shown you, by the time this video goes up, exactly what's going on. Sarah is causing quite the fuss over on Instagram at the moment. If you haven't seen that video, go and watch it now. Until next time, please give this video a massive thumbs up, comment all of your thoughts about it down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Until next time, have a brilliant day, take care, and bye-bye.